You are now listening to the smooth sensations and high vibrations of Alex, host of the best relationship channel on YouTube. Alex, drop them gems on us.
You got a big bag, let me show me where your friends at, we can flip that. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. I'll show you where the red at, where the blue at. Show you where they flip that, where they bitch at. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game right there.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And it happened again. A wild divestor tried to attack the Elite Fleet and tried to come at Alex. I knew this was coming. I said in my Freaknik video before I even dropped it, I said these women are programmed and they're automatically going to say men are predators, especially black men are predators, and they're not even going to watch this video or listen to what's being said. But one of Synthetic G's minions, you already know we can't stand Synthetic G's old E.T. looking ass, old Roger from American Dad looking ass, phone home, find more white men looking ass. But one of her followers then trolled into the Elite Fleet, which happens from time to time because this is what happens. I hold everybody accountable, right? I talk about everyone. It doesn't matter to me. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I have a nickname for everybody, alright? So because I talk about everyone, I've been on these damn coons in the manosphere lately for defending just purely things. So I knew it was only a matter of time before some divestors who slid in thinking it was sweet, thinking that I was one of them, was going to say something wild and have to get put on the Summer Jam screen. Now, usually when we talk about the coons, we hit them with the coon train. But see, I don't refer to black women who are self-haters, who hate their own race and their own people, and in tune hate themselves as coons. I refer to them as bed wenches and mamies. So instead of playing the coon train video, this is the universal divestor video, y'all. Check it out.
But you gotta like him too. Then I got him too. But you gotta like him too. Then I got him too. But you gotta like him too. Then I got him too.
So that's what we call all the divestors. They be out here chucking and jiving. But the only difference is instead of it being for Bugs Bunny, it's for the white man. But I also want to use this as a moment, a teaching moment, to show you guys how stupid a lot of these online talking points are and how a lot of them only sound smart to someone who's dumb. Alright, so I'm going to decide to put her on the Summer Jam screen, and we about to get right into it. So this is why I decided to put her on the Summer Jam screen, alright? She said, and I quote, "They shouldn't have been following ninjas." Alright, obviously she really means N-word, but she's going to say ninjas. "Black men have always led black women off a cliff. This is exactly why I never deal with black men. I lived in Philadelphia for years and never attended that mess." Now, mistake number one, this should just go to show you people just want to spew out these stupid ass talking points and they don't even pay enough attention to see if the talking point fits what we're talking about at the time. Freaknik's not in Philadelphia. Freaknik is in Atlanta. So why are you talking about how you lived in Philadelphia and never attended it? How would you attend it when it was never in Philadelphia? So that's idiot point number one, alright? But we just getting started. "I've always avoided ninjas like the plague. I was living in my high-rise building." Yeah, sure you were. In Philadelphia, watching Freakniks, which doesn't exist there. So if you lied about that, you're probably lying about your high-rise, but whatever. "Watching half-naked women on the street with these ninjas. Many were their boyfriends. I heard that black men and black women while holding... I heard that black men sexually assaulted black women while holding their boyfriends at gunpoint." Okay, alright. From Philadelphia, where the Freaknik was happening in Philadelphia, from your high-rise penthouse window, sis, you seen all this. Okay, and you heard all this. Alright. Anyways, black women stop birthing and following black men. See, this is how I know that it's a Synthetic G supporter in the comments. For those of you who are going to be like, how do you know she's a Synthetic G follower? Because she just said stop birthing black men. The only one who would say something as ignorant as that is Synthetic G and her goofy ass followers. No one else would say nothing that stupid and ignorant. If you stop birthing black men, by in turn, you're going to stop birthing black women. Let that breathe, run it back. If you stop birthing black men, by in turn, you're going to stop birthing black women. This is how stupid these self-haters are. These bad witches, these mamies are. Because they're not even smart enough to put that together. One don't exist without the other. You're going to phase yourself out, you idiot. So in turn, you hate your damn self. But let's keep going, because it gets stupider, believe it or not. She goes, black men are disgusting, and I'll go to my grave believing that. All women follow their men. Black men gave the black community drugs too. They are sexual predators and always will be. Stop dealing with and birthing these clowns, black women. Now, let me say this. It's interesting that she claims that black men specifically are sexual predators. Because last time that I checked, Mrs. I never dated black men. Well, who are you dating? We know who you're dating. We know you're dating the white man and you think the white man is better. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Who leaves the countries in average grape cases and most grapes every year? The white man does. Who leaves the country in sexual assaults? White men do. Let me show you this, okay? Are there more pedos in the black community or the white community? Okay, by the records. More pedos in the white community. Now, if we just want to leave those statistics alone and we just want to talk about the idea of Freaknik and women being abused at Freaknik and taken advantage of in Freaknik, and now the Freaknik documentary is about to get released, which is embarrassing black women. Okay, let's just stay in terms to that. What's worse, Freaknik, which was never sold, never recorded and mass produced or sold, or Girls Gone Wild? Not only did white men create Girls Gone Wild, they mass produced Girls Gone Wild and sold it in bulk on late night television. So kids could see this because kids would stay up and watch late night television. So they could see this. So what's worse, Freaknik or mass producing white women going around flashing each other and doing other sexually debaucherous things? Alright, let's go even deeper than that. Let's go even deeper than that. Most of the girls on Girls Gone Wild were underage because most of that footage was filmed during spring break. So again, what's worse? Having a Freaknik or going to multiple spring breaks, recording these women, mass producing and selling these DVDs, running commercials for these DVDs on public television after the hours of 2 a.m., knowing that some kids are going to be awake or probably going to see this, and filming underage women or Freaknik. And even if we want to go past the Girls Gone Wild thing, because his ass got Me Too too, he should have seen it coming, right? Let's go into ghetto gaggers, which for some reason these divestors never talk about. Ghetto gaggers, they literally take black women, they call these black women racist ass names, they piss on them, make them throw up, make them eat the throw up, all types of nefarious, debaucherous things. This is one of the most popular brands of porn, one of the most viewed brands of porn. And it only exists because black women agreed to go on there and get pissed on, and get trains ran on them, and slurp off 12 peens at the same time, and eat their own throw up, and be forced to throw up, and get whipped, and all type of debaucherous stuff. Now, while she's calling black men predators, has she mentioned ghetto gaggers? Of course not. So she didn't mention how we don't lead the country in pedos. She didn't listen how we don't lead the country in sexual assaults. She didn't mention how we don't lead the country in rapes. She didn't mention Girls Gone Wild. She didn't mention ghetto gaggers. She's talking solely about Freaknik, but she doesn't even know where the hell Freaknik is held. Alright? And she's calling black men basically super sexual predators and talking about some, this is why she doesn't date them, while she goes out and date the white man who, as I just showed to you, is just as big, at least, at bare minimum, is just as big of a predator, but statistically a bigger predator. Hugh Hefner in the Playboy Mansion, like you've got to be kidding me right now. Brazzers, the Bang Bus, this is all white men funded stuff. But somehow you come to the conclusion that black men are the biggest sexual predators and we need not be birthed. Listen, Mamie and that wench, I know it makes y'all feel closer to the Lord to be with the white man because the white man's ice is always colder. But at the end of the day, you're eliminating yourself by continuing the goofy-ass synthetic G rhetoric of not birthing any more black men. Because in turn, there ain't going to be any more black women either. There's going to be a bunch of mixed people getting treated crazy by the other half of their family. Which a lot of you don't talk about that either. Which we can go into that in a whole nother video. But at the end of the day, I really just want to make this to show you guys how easy it is to debunk the stupid ass talking points that people use online. And it's always funny to me. Everyone always knows everything negative about black men and black women, but nothing negative about anyone else. I wonder how many people are going to watch this video and didn't even pay attention to any of the stuff I just said about white men. Just like when people run around out here and they say, black women are single mothers, black women are single mothers, 75%, but no one ever mentions how 50% of Latino women are single mothers. People run around talking about black on black crime, black on black crime. No one ever mentions how 88% of the white men killed are killed by another white man. Why we don't talk about white on white crime? See, I told you guys before and I'll tell you again. Numbers do lie. And it's called faulty logic. And faulty logic is when you only acknowledge the numbers that back up your biased point of view. Basically, you only acknowledge the numbers that's going to give you confirmation bias. You ignore, don't even look into or seek out any other type of numbers. On this channel, I know the bad statistics about everybody. Everybody. Why? Because I talk about everybody. This is why I call low-value white women spoiled milk or trailer park Tracy's. I call low-value Hispanic women refried beans, refried bean Rachel. I call low-value Asian women leftover lo mein. I call low-value black women ratchet Rihanna's. Everybody gets to work over here. I don't discriminate. And that ideology makes it so that self-hating coons who just hate black women think this is a safe space when they see me going on black women. They get triggered when I defend them from the debauchery. It also makes these low-level manly, bent-wish divestors think that this is a safe place because they see me going in on black men, and then they just get G-checked like she just got G-checked. Understand the elite fleet, we just call spades spades. Non-biasedly. We're not pro-black. I'm not pro-women or pro-men. I'm pro the truth. I'm pro-reality. I'm pro really trying to help people out. And the best way to really help people out is to not give them beats, yes, that sounds good, but to tell the whole truth, the honest truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's what I strive to do. So going forward, for any of you investors who might be watching this video right now, you come through the elite fleet with the dumb shit, just know it's going to get checked quick. And you go right on this Summer Jam screen. So if you're going to come over here with the nonsense talking points, you better come correct. Because otherwise, we're going to correct you over here, all right? The men and the women over here, all smart, all free thinkers, true free thinkers. We don't follow any formula. We take what makes sense, we throw out what doesn't. We don't blindly follow agendas, and we research everything. Again, everything. So you better know your stuff when you come over here. So I just had to put her on the Summer Jam screen real quick for those ignorant ass comments. I am Alex, and I am out, y'all. Peace.